You shout out Soda TV too?
Show TV shout out.
Okay.
Soda TV.
Soda TV, what up?
Okay.
Soda TV. Shout out.
Welcome to Soda TV.
What's your name? Whatever it is.
Soda TV. It's Soda TV.
Do you like green eggs and ham?
I do not like them, Sam I Am. I do not like green eggs and ham.
Welcome back to Soda TV. Hey, how y'all feeling today? You know, don't even ask what D's on here for. They because I'm finna come kill your mama. We don't have the me out button, but you know. But yeah, man. Today, boy, you already know they going at it. You already know. Like y'all gotta remember that this Maine Music and Tech thing goes back. You know, yes, they were Spider Nation brother, but just like real brothers, you get that clash. But you know what I'm saying? I kind of like, I don't know, man, because okay, Maine Music, how you doing all this and going the whole nine saying that Tech did something to you, right? When it seemed more like Tech was on the receiving side of the BS, right? Even if you take it back to before you got locked up, man, and you released that apology, because we seen no friction that had made it to the forefront before you wrote that apology letter, you know, before you went in. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and show it. You know, basically saying that none can ever break them apart. This, you know, this ain't no regular friendship, this, that thing. And, you know, if you offended him, the apology and the whole nine. But I believe this apology came from out of, I don't know if Tech saw a video, a picture, or got word on the streets that Maine Music was affiliated with the NBA camp. But yeah, this happened before. But then when Maine Music went down, Tech was reaching out even though they had problems. Tech ended up letting us know in interviews recently that part of his problem with Maine Music was messing with his sister that was below their age. You know, that's a very valid reason to have a problem, is it not? Let's keep it a bean. Let's keep it a buck. So, you feel me? So for Maine Music just to feel all this animosity, you was asking the man for money when you was down. You know what I'm saying? Like telling the man, oh yeah, yeah, it's all love, but yeah, you still sending that? And Tech was you know, I don't think Tech got a reason to lie about none of that. I don't think nobody will really lie on none of that. And I don't think Maine Music would deny it. But yeah, man, you feel like he deserved to be blocked like some of your H to the O's. You know, as you finna hear. Yeah, Maine Music feel like, you know, Tech, look, man, you can't respond, none of that stuff. And then it's like Maine Music got this new Maine Music. You was not doing this Dr. Seuss rhyming with every word, every other word, and not every word, you know, acting like you're rapping every time you're talking. You was not doing that before you got locked up. So basically you was locked up thinking about, oh, I'm finna tweak my character, I'm finna start rhyming when I talk. And it's creative, but too much of anything is too much of anything can unalive you. Too much of anything is not good. You do it every time you talk. You are starting to annoy the people. You are starting to annoy me. You are annoying. So Tech responds to Maine Music saying that he had did some. Maine Music, basically his thing is he felt like he kept it solid. 99. He put the fractions and basically he kept it 100, and he felt like some Tech was playing, didn't use his name, but felt like he was playing basically fool, what we call in the Midwest around the Illinois, Chicago, all that Kankakee, fool, like fake, like that's what he was calling Tech, without using the name or whatever. Tech whole thing was, I treat fake people and fool people and no good people like no good people. I'm a good person because I treat good people good. But when you know good, I have to F over you. So he basically saying, Maine Music, if you feel like I F'd over you, I F'd over you because, you was fake. But, it's just crazy. I'm wondering who did the first move, because that's all it's really about. Who started it? Who did that first fool move, fake move? But anyway, we gonna get into it, and then I talk the rest of my when I'm done.
Black, just like the other niggas. No more looking at my pictures. No more commenters.
Yeah, I really be in my feelings about a lot. Yeah, I love hard as a. I swear to God, I love hard as a. And when somebody make me feel like it was for nothing, or they played on my top in the process of me loving them, knowing other I could be pouring all my love into my music, but I give it 100.1. The other 99.9 to the 200 that I usually give, I break that down with the people I'm around, with their kids. We share that bond. But what we ain't gonna do is contradict ourselves. So with that being said, I'm gonna keep trying to get better. Keyword trying. It's a process. You have to go through a caterpillar, cocoon, butterfly, my guy. I'm gonna trust mine though. You trust yours.
You put good into the universe, good, positive will come back to you. You put negative, bad to the universe, negative, bad is gonna come back to you. That's what you're gonna attract. And I do my best to do good by good people. But you see, bad people, negative people, I don't mind over. Like I'll over them in a heartbeat. Bad people, negative people, I don't mind over. Like I'll over them in a heartbeat, because they got it coming to them anyway, because that's just how the universe works. The ones that cheat, steal, try to get over on good people, I over them in the heartbeat, because they got it coming to them anyway. So if I ever over you, you had it coming. I'm just doing the universe work. So y'all have a nice night.
See, you niggas got the math and them got the science. Intellectually, you don't have the minds. So before I let you beat me, I would no longer exist like the Mayans. And that was an actual bar. I wasn't rap talking like y'all say. Why this nigga gotta always rap when he talk? I don't know. Ask the creator. I am gifted. I don't try to do it. I won't try to switch it. I won't contradict it. You nigga, stop watching me so much. You nigga be pulling like real life, like you niggas throwing me the Oh, cuz, don't mention me in your interviews, little dude. Don't mention me on your songs. And we go, if not, we ain't gotta get it on. But I got mannerism. So I want them back just like I give them. If I say, excuse me, you excuse me, nigga. You don't just stand there. Put your feet in the air.
So, like, at the end of the day, Maine Music getting that, you know, little one, don't mention me. Don't talk about me on no more interviews. Or else, I'm going to put your feet in the air. What you say? Oh, dang.
Must be.
I'm going to put your feet in the air. Maine Music said he gonna take him out of here. He gonna unalive him over a mention. Yeah, not your. What we gonna call him? Can we call him the ex brother? Not your brother. He gotta go for the mention. You know what I'm saying? Dang. And it's like my understanding of Baton Rouge and New Orleans, period. No. Let's go down south, period. You know, y'all got to have the whole understanding that I have. The Midwest, you know, I'm from Illinois, you know what I'm saying, born in Chicago, raised Kankakee or whatever, right? Us in the South, it's different laws of the land, right? In the hood, it's the South is based on respect, and like you don't have people just issuing idle threats down there. It don't work like that. You know, usually when somebody comes and rises to the point of saying that I'ma unalive you, guess what? That person ready to do exactly that. Like, see, where I'm from, like, people be woofing with that, you know what I'm saying? People be straight capping with that, you know. Excuse me. Not gonna lie, people don't take that, especially the younger generation. You know, it's just not, you know, respect and all that. It's not looked at the same way. You know, like I said, Maine Music, I don't know, like, but I do know, you know what I'm saying? The tension has been building up, but it's like, you know, Maine Music, you know, like Tech, he's already shared the stories of him putting you in the blender. There was already people there that witnessed it. You know what you know. So for you to really get on here like you'll really do that to him about some words, you know what I'm saying, about him doing the same thing you doing and you been doing, you even before you got locked up, you know, it's kind of, it ain't odd, but it's like, for real, Maine Music, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like, you really can't really put too much on there because it ain't your claim to fame that somebody went in your A and took whatever was in there, and that, you know, you done been whooped numerous of times out there in the streets, and you allegedly ain't never put in no work and was this and that, you know, was scared to retaliate for your brother, you know, scared, shaking, crying in the garage. I'm not saying that you can't talk your but you talking like that towards a person that is known and that has proven himself again and again, and that has the reputation for doing the stuff you say that you do. It kind of looked like, you know, is it BAP? Is he, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Is this a part of what, is this a scene for a video type you know, are people really going to take you serious when you do that? And then it starts to play on your image, because Maine Music want to be taken serious right now. You trying to climb up and then merge in with the NBA camp. You know, you can't be doing a goofy. You know what I'm saying? At all. Man, like, who y'all think, you know, started this? Like, who was the fake person? Because, you know, both of these people are basically saying, look, man, look, I had to, you know, people want keeping it real. I was a bean, and I had to F over you because you was fake. You know what I'm saying? Who do y'all think was the fake one? You know what I'm saying? Who y'all think violated first? You know, to me, we have to go to really get to the epicenter. Yeah, gotta come out with the big word. Epicenter, ninja. You have to go back to probably before Maine Music slept with Tech's sister. You know what I'm saying? Prior. And if you gonna go with Tech's story, it really wasn't no, okay, you gotta go back to them school days with them. You know what I'm saying? It goes even back that far. And you know what I'm saying? To the public eye, it really ain't really been no fallout at that time. Tech was allegedly taken up for Maine Music through that whole, you know what I'm saying? Maine Music got hit up. To the point, bringing that up, Maine Music got hit up. Whatever the person was that was, I think the white man had spoke up about running across Maine Music when he got hit up. His car got hit, what was it, 19, 20 sometimes. And Maine Music was, he was laying on the ground outside of the car or whatever. And the, you know, Maine Music, holes everywhere in his body. You know what I'm saying? And Maine Music almost going out of consciousness. And I guess the dude asking him, no. Maine Music telling him, call Luwop, call Tech. But the dude understand that Maine Music so weak and his words so weak. The dude is hearing, call Tupac. So, you know, Tech been there. So you gonna have to do a lot to, you know, make me, you know, take your side, Maine Music, as if Tech is the one that violated. You got a lot of convincing to do, to me, if you want me to believe that. But y'all let me know who did the violating, and do y'all think that Maine Music is prepared to put Tech feet in there, you know, like these big Adidas feet in the air type do you think he willing to do that? Size 13. Let me know in the comments. Along with that, like this. You feel me? Like I said, we trying to get an algorithm. We trying to do it. Share this, you know, everywhere you can. And it's all love from the bottom of my heart. If you aren't subscribed, this is the last time to, you already know. Last but not least, notification bell. That'll keep you notified on everything. This is the greatest news channel on YouTube at this time. The Real Soda TV. I'm outer.